King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Powell and Bean episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out country singer, songwriter, and rancher Mark Powell.
We love the ranching aspect. We've been doing that for 20 years or so for ourselves. And one time a year, we kick the animals to the corner and then bring in a whole bunch of people and have outlaws and legends. So that's been just one of those fluky deals that, you know.
We'll cruise to 5-Star Feeds to catch up with owner Tina Bean. Sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Mark Powell's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. And Zane Williams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. Howdy, and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. Man, how time flies when you're having a royal time. King of the Road Productions has two magnificent milestones to celebrate next month. In mid-July, we'll be celebrating the 18th anniversary of this one-of-a-kind entertainment extravaganza. And on July 4th, we'll be celebrating the 13th anniversary of the launching of King's Country Internet Radio. Stream us for a while and you'll fall in love with our all-killer and no-filler mix of only the best real country from yesterday and today. Never settle for less. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. Don't miss the nationally recognized and multi-award-winning Jim King of the Radio show, middays on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It rules. Now ride shotgun with me for my exclusive with Texas country troubadour Mark Powell. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV, radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Skinned up knuckles on calloused hands. I got a dirty shirt on this farmer's tan. 500,000 miles in this Chevy truck. Been breaking my back just to make a buck. I've been working for the man with some good old boys like me. But living like this is sure hard to be. 'Cause folks like us are hard to find. We're a dying breed in this day and time. We can't be bought, so don't go flashing money. Keep it real, keep it simple, keep it country. King of the road.
It's Mark Powell, singer-songwriter. Born and raised in West Texas, Abilene area, not far from my old stomping grounds. Mark, I lived in Odessa, Texas, and graduated from Permian High School in 1977. So I'm an oldster. You probably heard of Mojo and Permian.
Oh, yeah. We lived in Midland for a little bit. Yeah, so a little bit
Midland?
familiar. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The Twin Cities, Midland and Odessa. But you're out there in Abilene. Did you go to high school there?
Yeah, I did. I went to Wiley, and then even stayed there through college. Went to ACU, and then shortly after that, you got a little developmental thing out in Nashville, and then for a little bit stayed there, and then got right back to Texas.
Are you friends with Zane Williams? I think he's from that area.
Me and Zane graduated college together. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I've had him on my show. He's quite a talent.
Oh, yeah. Zane's a good guy.
You rule, man.
Hey, thanks, brother. King of the road. King of the road,
like
right
that.
here.
Yeah, I've watched your show before. I love it. You're a great interviewer, and saw
thank you.
several episodes.
Well, you're the real deal. You're an entrepreneur, a rancher.
Yeah.
You're actually a real cowboy. Not often that we
Yeah.
get one of those real cowboys on the Jim King of the TV show, but
Right.
you have a ranch where you actually have a big music festival each year, and I think that's where you filmed this video.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, Outlaws and Legends has been going on for it's going on its 14th year, and either on the off season, I ranch bison and longhorns and a couple horses and stuff, and that's kind of it. And then up at our place up in Colorado, we have some Scottish Highlands. So, yeah, absolutely, I love the ranching things, and aside from it being a tax credit.
Keep it simple, keep it country. If you ain't scared to work or scared to pray, speaking up when there's something to say. If you remember where your roots have been, man, you'll fit right in.
Oh, look at that.
'Cause folks like us are hard to find. We're a dying breed in this day and time. We can't be bought, so don't go flashing money. Keep it real, keep it simple. Won't you keep it real? Keep it simple, keep it country.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Mark Powell's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Zane Williams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Next, we'll cruise to 5-Star Feeds to visit with owner Tina Bean.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the Road.
Stay connected with the King of the Road Show at JimKingofTheRoad.com. Winner of the Best Design, Content, and Broadcast Internet Video at the Press Club of Southeast Texas Excellence in Media Awards. There's plenty to do, see, and stream at JimKingofTheRoad.com, including King's Country Internet Radio, segments from this TV show, the contest page, and King's Photo Gallery. Also, click on links to Jim's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. That's JimKingofTheRoad.com.
Fulfill your need for speed with remote control fun from Holcomb Hobbies at 2615 Cardinal Drive next to Glenn's Express Collision in Beaumont, Texas. At Holcomb Hobbies, you'll find a huge selection of remote control trucks, cars, boats, and dragsters, along with all the parts and accessories you'll ever need.
You can upgrade everything on them. You can upgrade wheels, tires, motors, servos, which is your steering. You can do lift kits, suspension. Anything you can do to a real truck, you can do to these pretty much.
Holcomb Hobbies, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont, Texas, next to Glenn's Express Collision.
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. Now we're cruising to 5 Star Feeds, located right here in Southeast Texas at 580 Highway 365 in Port Arthur. 5 Star Feeds aims to feed, and they are locally owned by Tina Bean. 5 Star Feeds is a friendly, neighborly kind of place in Port Arthur where everyone is welcome, and that goes for every person and pet. A lot of them. In fact, in addition to every kind of feed, including custom-made bird seed, 5 Star has a great kennel for grooming and boarding your beloved canine.
We're staying pretty booked, so if you're needing to board your dog, definitely call, especially if it's on a holiday. Call as soon as you know, because we book up real fast on holidays. Our kennels are 5 by 15. Runs on the inside, all indoors, heated and air conditioned. We take them out and we walk them 3 times a day. We do provide the food. Some people prefer to bring their own, that's entirely up to you, but we treat them like royalty here.
In addition to all the feed products to fit any need, 5 Star has everything required to get your garden looking great.
Well, if you hadn't got your garden started, you better get it going, because it's about the end times of planting until later on in the summer. You can actually plant again, or wait till the fall. This fall I'm real excited. I'm going to be getting some heirloom fall plants, so I'm real excited about that.
Of course, pests are especially prevalent here in Southeast Texas in the summertime.
If you haven't put anything out for your yard, fleas are super bad right now. Fleas and ants. Now would be the time to put out a granular bifin. Bifin is real good. You put it out, you have to water it in, but it'll get anything in your yard. I mean, ant beds, fleas, ticks, roaches. I mean, it gets it all. And but you really need to get it out now.
5 Star has even branched out into birds recently.
Selling birds. It's kind of started out a little small hobby. You got a few babies and hand fed them, and they're a lot of fun, and they're super tame, and customers realize there's a difference between a tame hand-fed bird and just a hand-fed bird, and mine love people and love to be with you, and so it just kind of grew from there.
The birds recognize people?
Oh yeah, if I'm off the next day when I come to work, they come running. So they know you.
So they can love just like a dog?
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, birds have personalities. You wouldn't think so, but they really do, yeah.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Tina Bean is a descendant of a very famous man by the name of Judge Roy Bean, the hanging judge from Pecos, Texas.
Yes, we are. But I'm not a hanging person.
The Bean family are direct descendants of the famous saloon keeper and justice of the peace in Southwest Texas, Judge Roy Bean. Bean called himself the law west of the Pecos, and according to legend, held court in his saloon along the Rio Grande. After his death, Western films and books cast him as the hanging judge, though he's only known to have sentenced 2 men to hang, one of whom escaped.
He was the only law west of the Pecos years back, and if you ever go over to Pecos, you can see his museum over there.
Judge Roy Bean isn't the only famous relative of the Bean family. The Bean family is actually extraterrestrial, if you don't mind me saying so. You've got Alan Bean, the astronaut. I think he went to the moon, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. But yeah.
Did you hear that, monkey? You might be the first dog in space. I think they've already had a real monkey up there.
Oh! I don't know if we like that comment or not.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?
Is your house or roof dirty? Let the professionals at Frog Wash Pressure Washing bring your biggest investment back to life. Don't take a risk doing it yourself. Let the Soft Wash specialists clean your roof, house, vinyl siding, hard plank, and windows with low pressure and specialized chemicals. Check out our past jobs and reviews on our social media page. Our work speaks for itself. Insured and A+ rated by BBB. Call Frog Wash Pressure Washing for your free estimate today.
When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438.
This same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me.
King of the road. Well, I love your new video, Undomesticated Me. Tell us about this. Did you write the song?
Yeah. You know, I had the idea a long time ago, and then I went down to Houston, and then I was with a guy named Jesse Robb Jr., and we kicked that around a little bit. We kind of got halfway finished, and then my friend Trent Willman came to my cabin up here, and then we ended up we went ahead and finished it. And I love the way it ended up. We love the ranching aspect and been doing that for 20 years or so for ourselves. And one time a year, we kick the animals to the corner and then bring in a whole bunch of people and have outlaws and legends. So that's been just one of those fluky deals that, started super by accident. And now we've got 32,000 people that show up, and it's nutty. But we just kind of go with what life hands you,
Here comes Mark Powell with Undomesticated Me as our King's Country music clip of the week from Nashville.
Guy from the magazine, ate into tofu eating, green tea sipping, or tailor tight fitting skinny jeans. Closest I come to being blue-blooded is a blue heeler riding in the bed of my farm truck. Everything I got is broken in or broken, including my give a damn. You can dress me up in $1,000 suit, but there ain't no hiding these tumbleweed roots. Girl, you ought to know that at the core I'm always gonna be this same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. You say you want a cowboy, not a drugstore decoy, someone who can change a flat. But before you go and move in, I think you ought to understand what you're getting under this hat. When I'm around your society friends, I'll do my best to mind some Q's and P's. You might get lucky and polish some edges, but here's a full disclaimer on me. You can dress me up in $1,000 suit, but there ain't no hiding these tumbleweed roots. Girl, you ought to know that at the core I'm always gonna be this same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. Wash the red dirt off me. can dress me up in a $1,000 suit, but there ain't no hiding these tumbleweed boots. Girl, you ought to know that at the core I'm always gonna be this same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. I'm just the same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. Undomesticated me.
In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. It rules. Coming up next, Zane Williams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. King of the Road. Since Tina Bean started 5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 22 years ago, it's become a friendly neighborhood feed store and much more. Kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas. As a RE/MAX agent, Suzanne Simmons is dedicated to helping her clients find the home of their dreams. Whether you are buying or selling a home or just curious about the Southeast Texas market, Suzanne would love to offer her support and services. Call her today at 409-880-5307. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
Something else about Texans, they're very generous. That's a big part of what we're doing here tonight. Supporting the very worthy cause. So here's to the folks that do the dirty, sweaty, nasty jobs that make the world go round, and that includes our veterans. Called Hands of a Working Man. The hands of a working man built this town. You this timber and plow this ground. Raise those cattle in the sun and snow. Damn that river and dug that coal. It's a debt we owe to the hands of a working man. Got my granddad had them and my daddy does too. Back home there ain't much else to do. You put food on the table and you fill up the tank. Hey, what you owe to the boys at the bank. Leave another day thanks to the hands of a working man. Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They get in the tall, they can tear it on down. They got to know however you got the money. Treat your heart as a hammer if you pick a fight. But they rather hold a pretty girl tight behind. And pretty strong as her hands of a working man. Hands of a working man look kind of funny. Sticking out of white shirt sleeves on Sunday. They're more at home than a rod and a reel. A man pound and a rope steering wheel. There's a leather and a seal. Hands of a working man. Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can do the tall, they can tear it on down. You got to go however you got the money. Hit your heart as a hammer and you pick a fight. But they'd rather hold a pretty girl tight tonight. Get her up and dirty, strong and dirty. Scuffed and scarred from the front lines to the old freight yards. We have what we have. We say all the way they are, working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got to know how heavy you got the money. Hit your heart as a hammer and you pick a fight. But they'd rather hold a pretty girl tight tonight. Strong and sturdy, double working Thank you very much.
Glenn's Express Collision on Cardinal Drive in Beaumont has been family owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they are recommended by most of the major insurance companies. Here's Glenn's Express Collision owner, Michael Holcomb.
Most of our jobs are referrals from insurance because we're tightly niched with those specific insurance companies. They trust us as a shop because they know we're going to treat the customer right, we're going to do the repair right, and we're going to be here for when the customer needs to come back.
Glenn's Express Collision, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Texas Hot Country Magazine is one of the oldest magazines in the Houston area and affiliated with 2 Houston radio stations, the new 93Q and Country Legends. We target the very lucrative family-oriented country music and Texas music market. Grab the latest issue at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com and check out Jim King of the Road's new column. For Texas Hot Country Magazine advertising rates and information, please contact Leon Beck at 281-702-2242.
Nestled between Beaumont and Lumberton, Texas, is the beautiful Book Nook Inn Bed and Breakfast. It hosts visitors from around the world. Locals love it also as a quick, relaxing getaway from their everyday life. Swimming, fishing, viewing a movie in its unique theater room, and more awaits them at the inn. It's also a premier wedding venue. Many couples have exchanged vows in front of its gazebo or its event room. Book Nook Inn hosts reunions, vow renewals, murder mysteries, and more. We hope soon you'll be our guest at Book Nook Inn.